AITA for telling my husband his job as a stay-at-home dad is only easy because I help out? I tried to post it on other subreddits but they keep removing it because my account is new. I am writing this from the guest bedroom because my husband and I had a fight. So, the thing is my husband is a stay-at-home dad. 3 years ago he wanted to quit his job and take care of the house and children, 6F and 2M. I work a decent job and earn most of the money. My husband takes pride in being a SAHD. He always brags about how it is the easiest job in this world and women are just complaining for no reason. But the truth is I help him with the chores as much as I can. In the morning I wake up and fix the breakfast for them. My husband gets our daughter ready for school. I also do meal preps for lunch. All he has to do is assemble them and cook it. I pack my and my daughter's lunch. When I am at work, he does the cleaning and spends time with our son or does his thing. Later when I come home, I cook the dinner and give my son a bath, help my daughter with her schoolwork or I play with them for some time until bedtime. Besides that, whenever we do laundry I fold the clothes that he washes and put them away. And during deep cleaning of our house we split the tasks 50-50. I also handle all the doctor's appointment. This system works really well but I hate that he thinks my contribution is not enough. That he does all the chores and I do not even lift a finger. Moreover, he has a blog and TikTok where he films his days. He also makes posts about how easy it is to be a SAHD and women just complain and full of it. It is the easiest job in this world. I am glad he likes it but I hate he thinks he is superior to everyone and invalidating their experience. I grew up in a house where my dad didn't even lift a finger and my mom did literally everything around the house. He was the fun dad doing bare minimum. So, I do not want that to happen to my husband. Also it is my house too. I believe if both people do chores the stress becomes less. Also, I know many of my friends who struggle with doing chores as a som. I also know women who work and still do majority of the chores. And his comments makes me irritated. So, yesterday my friend Ashley came to visit. She is a mother of 2. Her son probably has ADHD and very much active. She has trouble handling her son and gets no help from her husband. Her son breaks a cup in our house. Ashley was saying sorry. My husband cleaned it up and she was complaining how exhausted she is. My husband scoffed and told her you must be doing the parent thing wrong because I am a stay-at-home parent too but I never had problem. My wife barely does anything around the house and it is so easy. Maybe I should give you a lesson or two. I can see Ashley was upset. I understand why. Later that day I told him what he said to Ashley was very rude. My husband acted as if he said nothing wrong and was honest. I pointed that he doesn't do all the chores. I help him with at least 40%. That's why he thinks it is easy. He again argued that those chores are not significant compared to what he does. I told him he is being mean to everyone. We got lucky that our kids are easy and not active. Most of the kids are hard to handle. He again scoffed and said how hard can it be. We argued about this and he told me I am being ungrateful because no man would ever sacrifice like he did. I am upset and gave him some space. Was I wrong to point it out? Edit. Just want to point out, I have no issues of him being a SAHD. I just don't like his attitude towards it and the way he thinks it is the easiest job in this world because to me and most of the people it is still a job that has no vacation days. Update. Okay, I took everyone's advice and stopped working my part of the chores. I did tell him beforehand since he thinks my contribution to the housework is nothing then I will stop doing everything altogether. I told him since he thinks being a SAHD is easy then he should have the full experience of it. My friend's husband doesn't even lift a finger around the house. So I wouldn't too. He was obviously upset. He wanted to argue I cannot do this to him. He even tried to pull the incompetence card. I told him I am not going to do my portion of the job at home. I also gave the typical excuse I work all day at my office so that we can survive on one income. It is selfish for him to expect me to do housework. That's what I did. I didn't do any housework. I didn't wake up in the morning and made breakfast. My husband had to do it. It wasn't hard for him. But I can see he was moody. I asked him to prepare my lunch because that is also my job. He refused at first but then I told him he said he will do all the household chores too. That includes my lunch as well. He only packed me a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I didn't do meal prep for lunch. It was his to figure out. At night when I came home, I didn't make dinner. I asked him to do it. He was shocked but did it anyways. I didn't give my son a bath. He is fussy, which pissed my husband off. I only helped my daughter with her homework. I didn't help him with the laundry. The first few days he didn't say a word. But after a week, it was showing that he is getting exhausted. He was getting more and more angry at small stuff, and usually cleaning would cool him off. But whenever he sees a mess, he throws a tantrum. In the weekends, I went to my mother's house to relax. That weekend, we were supposed to clean our bathrooms. He did that all by himself. As the days progressed, I can see him being really angry at me. Even, I admit, it has affected our intimacy a lot. At last, after 2 weeks, he told me, basically yelled, that I proved my point. Things are back to normal. But I can see he is very distant with me. Last night I asked him to talk to me. He said he knew what game I was playing, but he did not appreciate me treating him like garbage and not considering his feelings. I told him it was his words that being a SAHD is easy. I just gave him the full experience of it. He kept denying that I should have been more supportive. All these weeks he felt like nobody and so underappreciated. He felt invisible. He started to hate me for not giving a fuck and dumping everything on him. He is still not talking to me. We have booked a couples therapy session next week. Let's see if our relationship sustains or not. Update 2. This will probably be my last and final update. I wanted to let your guys know, we are not getting a divorce like some of you hoped and cursed me out in my PMs. Like, seriously, who wishes to a stranger that their husbands should cheat on them? We did go to counseling. And yes, I sincerely apologized for my childish behavior because of a Reddit post I made. We discovered a lot of things about us and our relationships at the counseling sessions. Firstly, I apologized to him and explained why I did that. I wanted him to feel like it is not easy if you do not have help. I also mentioned my mother's experience in being the caretaker of the family and doing it all alone is exhausting. Which I think now is a stupid way to get my point across. But I was hurt and very annoyed that he thinks women just complain about housework when most of them, I am sure, doesn't have help from their spouses. He expressed that he gets it. And those few weeks when I didn't help him really took a toll on him. He doesn't get tired easily, but since he was doing all of it, it was tiring him. I acknowledge that. After a lot of talking and communicating, we came to the root cause. He said that sometimes he feels insecure about himself. Like he is not doing enough for us. All of his guy friends have jobs, they provide for their family. His friend bragged about taking his wife to vacation in Greece. He felt small compared to that because he only made us dinner and gave me a massage. On the other hand, I gifted him a very expensive watch. He felt like he was supposed to be the provider of this family, but he feels really small because I am out here doing good in my career and he feels stuck. It was one of those moments that made me cry. I liked it when he made dinner for me and gave me a massage. He is a good cook. I asked him if he wants to go back in the workplace. If that is the case, he will have my full support. I know then things will change a lot. We both have to make compromises, but it will be worth it because I love him and he is the best husband anyone could ask for. He says he doesn't want to handle the pressure of workplace. Last time he crashed and decided to quit. He likes being a stay-at-home dad but also wants to earn. So, he is looking for a part-time job while doing what we used to do. I encouraged him to look into freelancing and remote work. He did find one, but it is low pay, so the search for a decent job is still in the hunt. And he did apologize to my friend Ashley. He realized not everyone has it easy. I mean, we hit the jackpot with the kids because they are pretty quiet. People have different struggles. I know he is sincere because he deleted his blog posts about being a SAHD being easy. Also, unrelated, Ashley is getting a divorce. Good for her, I guess. We are fine, our children are fine, we still have one more session of therapy left. Our intimate lives are better, we found a way to better communicate with each other rather than being petty. I was scared that our marriage will collapse, but I am glad we stood strong.